Okay, so first I updated our virtual classes policies. Please make sure you read these. You can find them under virtual classes and then virtual classroom policies. The first big change is in homework. We will have kind of more of an optional test 3B and test 4 homework assignment. So you can submit the pictures of the test 3B and test 4 homework if you choose to, or I'll just compute it based off your average based off of test 1A through test 3A. It is really important to read the information about the testing policy. Basically, the test will be given through Blackboard and open at 6:35 p.m. on the day of the test and close exactly at 7:45 p.m. So it's a very strict time limit. If you need any sort of special accommodation, please email me. We can discuss that. But for test security, we really need to have a very strict time limit for the test. The tests are individual work. The expectation is there's no notes, there's no friends, there's no internet, no software. You are working on and showing your understanding of the material. We also will submit our work through Blackboard within 10 minutes of completing the test, and we'll talk more about that as we get closer to the test. So I have debated a little bit about how to run this, but I think the best thing for us to do is to have our class lectures pre-recorded. And so what will happen is you'll see a folder. So over here you see the March 30th folder, and in that folder I will have all the lectures to watch and homework that you need to complete. And then we'll use the virtual classroom Blackboard Collaborate during class time to answer any questions that you might have. Now, keep in mind that attendance does not count towards the grade. So if you want to come to the Blackboard Collaborate session, that's wonderful. If you feel like the pre-recorded lecture is sufficient for your understanding, then that is also fine. But I will be recording and making sure that we have uploaded recordings that are hopefully very good to see on your phone and so on in Blackboard before class starts. So you'll click the March 30th folder, and then you'll see the material to cover, and basically there's the lecture and then the other lecture, and those are on YouTube, very similar to how the homework videos are operating. Okay, now if you do have questions, what you'll click under is this virtual classroom, and the virtual classroom, you just click this link here to get into the virtual classroom and then join course room. If you do not have audio, you can go ahead and use your phone to dial in and then type in this pin. But again, I kind of want to run this more as an optional question and answer session in the virtual classroom. I will always be there though between 6:35 and 8:45 during our regular class meetings, but all of the pre-recorded lectures will be there. So hopefully you can get a start on what you need to get done for that class period.